Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to your another session of your online classes. Children, just to remind you that we were studying about lesson number 15, reaching the age of adolescence, and today we are going to study the second part of this lesson. And children, the concept that I am going to teach you today is a new concept for you, and this particular concept is the main reason behind the this whole lesson, reaching the age of adolescence. Let us go through what is the topic for today. The topic for today is children endocrine gland. Now, what is meant by endocrine system? Now, before I teach you about endocrine system, children, let me teach you one more concept, that is gland, because this particular word I'll be using very frequently. Now children, there are many internal organs that are present inside our body and they are responsible for certain secretion. For example, the salivary gland that are present in your mouth, they are responsible for secreting the saliva. In the same way, we have stomach, and stomach is responsible for secreting so many digestive juices, hydrochloric acid. Then sometimes we cry, children, so tears come out from our eyes. That means there are some glands present in our eyes which are responsible for formation of the tears. Sometimes we suffer from cold and cough, right? So lot of water drops come from our nose also. So that means there are certain glands present inside our nose which are responsible for the formation of mucus. Same way children on your skin. I told you yesterday also that there are very small glands, two type of gland, one responsible for secretion of sweat and another responsible for secretion of oil, sebaceous gland and the sweat gland. So such internal organs are called as glands. Now when we study about the different glands that are present in our body, we can very broadly put them into two types, endocrine gland and the hexocrine gland. Now children, how your mouth has got an opening, how your eyes, nose, ears, they have got an opening. Okay, same way there are certain glands which have got certain has got opening, while there are certain glands which do not have any opening. For example, your finger, does it have any opening? No children. Okay, so the glands that have got opening, they are called as hexocrine gland. Hexo matlab outside, and they give out their secretion through a opening which is known as duct. And these hexocrine glands, they are usually responsible for secretion of different type of enzymes, and most of them they are associated with our digestive system. Now endocrine glands are the glands which do not have any opening. So children, how do they give out their secretion? They give out their secretion directly in the blood, and that is why they are also called as ductless gland. And all these endocrine glands are responsible for secretion of a chemical which is known as hormones. Now children, these hormones, again I think it's a new word for you. Children, hormones, they are basically protein in nature, and they are secreted by different endocrine glands that I'll be teaching you now. And these hormones are responsible for the various changes that take place in our body, physically as well as mentally. Now this is a picture of hexocrine gland and the endocrine gland. Now, children, endocrine gland. So our topic is endocrine gland. Just for your knowledge, I told you about the hexocrine gland. Now there are many glands that are present in our body, and all these endocrine glands, they are responsible for secretion of hormones, and these 8 glands which are present in our body, they are scattered throughout our body. ऐसा नहीं कि सारे एक जगह इकट्ठे हैं, नहीं, they are situated at different places. So children, here is a picture of, and the first picture denotes of your female picture and the next one is of your male picture. And children, in both the cases you can see all the glands are same except the last gland, that is ovaries in case of female and it is testes in case of male. And children, one more picture is given in between the center. and that is the hypothalamus gland and the pituitary gland. They are exactly present behind your ears, and they are in the size of less than the size of a green pea. हरी मटर के दाने से भी छोटे होते हैं. ठीक है. So you must be thinking कि इतने छोटे छोटे हैं, इनका क्या फंक्शन होगा. No, but they play a very vital role. So let us understand the different endocrine gland and the hormones. Now children, what are hormones? Hormones are the chemical messenger. They are they help in conveying different messages in our body, but children, these messages are sent in the form of chemicals. For example, if you are feeling cold, so you will find that your skin has all of the sudden started feeling cold. So this coldness is due to some hormones. Sometimes you get scared, so that feeling is also due to certain hormones. Sometimes you are very happy, that is also due to the hormones. Sometimes you are very tired, lethargic, that is also due to the certain hormones. So endocrine glands, they are responsible for secretion of hormones, and children, these hormones, they control our mood, they control the growth and development, and they are responsible for various work like the process of metabolism and also for the process of reproduction. Endocrine system regulates how much हार्मोन हैज़ टू बी रिलीज्ड. ऐसे नहीं कि जैसे कि मुंह में सलाइवा बनता रहता है, सेम वे हार्मोन्स आर नॉट सीक्रेटेड. हार्मोन्स आर फॉर्म्ड इन वेरी लेस अमाउंट. लाइक खाने में नमक कितना होता है, सेम वे. Many things affect hormone level such as stress, infection, changes in balance of the fluid and minerals in our blood. So it's very important that you remain physically as well as mentally healthy for a good adolescence age. Too much or too little secretion of hormone can damage our body to a large extent. And children, for certain we have medicines available, but for all of them medicines cannot be of any help. You must have gone to circus, children, and in the circus you must have seen jokers. So those jokers are actually cause of less secretion of certain hormones. That is the growth hormone, which is released from one of the gland that I'll take in my next topic. Now children, the major endocrine glands that are present in our body are hypothalamus, pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenal, pineal glands, the ovary, the testes and the pancreas. Though there are so many, but children, all of them are not in your syllabus. These are some of the major that are being included in your syllabus. So better you learn this table only. So it will be very much of your help. Okay. Let us understand what is this hypothalamus gland. Now children, this hypothalamus gland, it is situated almost inside our brain. Okay, and it is responsible for collecting all the information from the surrounding, and it gives all this information to another gland which is situated next to it, and that gland is called as pituitary gland. Now, pituitary gland is known as the master gland. Why? Because it controls the secretion of all the glands. All the gland. जितने भी gland हैं उनको directly या indirectly control करने का काम करता है pituitary. That is why it is called as a master gland. And it is mainly responsible for the secretion of growth hormones, which are responsible to stimulate the growth of our bone and different body tissue. The next hormone, the next gland that is situated is the thyroid. Thyroid gland. About this, children, you have studied in your lower classes. It is situated in our throat, thyroid gland, and if the deficiency of iodine takes place in our body, then the thyroid gland is not developed properly, and then we get a swelling in our throat. And you remember what is the disease called as? Yes, keep remembering. I will ask you it in the form of a worksheet, right? So, thyroid releases a hormone which is known as thyroxine. And this thyroxine hormone is very important, children, because it regulates our metabolic rate. Now, what is meant by metabolic rate? We can see sometimes we have to increase the speed of the fan, sometimes we have to decrease the speed of the fan. So that is called the speed of the fan, right? Same way, children, you will find that there are some children who do the things very fast, while there are some people very lazy people, right? So that speed of doing work is called as metabolic rate. One more example: if you are two brother or sister in your family and your mother gives food to both of you, you enjoy the food, but one of the brother or the sister immediately after half an hour start searching something to eat, right? So that is also called as higher metabolic rate. स्पीड ऑफ योर बॉडी, आपकी बॉडी की स्पीड कितनी है डाइजेस्ट करने की, खाने की, काम करने की, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज मेटाबॉलिक रेट. इट ऑल्सो प्लेज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल in the development of brain and our nervous system during the adolescence age. See, the hormones from the pituitary stimulate the testes and the ovary and release the hormones testosterone and estrogen in female, and and they these hormones they get mixed with the blood and they reach the different part of the body, and they stimulate the changes and which result in the onset of puberty. Now children, adrenal gland. These glands they are situated just above our kidney and they are responsible for secretion of a hormone which is known as adrenaline. Adrenaline is very important because it helps to regulate the amount of salt and water in our body. This hormone is also responsible for stress, immune system and sexual development in the our body. Next is the children pancreatic gland. I am very much sure you all must have heard about this particular gland directly or indirectly in your family or on the television in the form of certain advertisements. Pancreas secretes two hormones, children, insulin and glycogen. Pancreas secrete two hormones, insulin and glycogen. And this insulin is responsible to maintain the glucose level in our blood. And insulin helps to supply energy to our body by breaking down the glucose molecules. But children, there are some people in which this particular compound, insulin, is not able to be formed. So what happened in their body, in their blood? The blood sugar level keeps on changing, and that is called as diabetes. You all must have heard about it. If not in your family, good, then you must have heard this particular concept on the television. You know, there are many teleshops coming on the television and they try to sell the medicine for this particular disease. Now, children, adrenal gland, which is responsible for secreting a hormone which is known as adrenaline gland. And children, when you enter the age of teenage, you either fight or you get flight, right? बहुत जल्दी गुस्सा आ जाता है आपको, छोटी छोटी बातों पे जल्दी गुस्सा हो जाते हैं, है ना? तो इट हैपेंस ड्यू टू द सिक्रेशन ऑफ एड्रेनलिन ग्लैंड. टिल you had not entered the teenage, this particular gland was not secreting, but as you enter the teenage, this particular gland becomes active and more adrenaline is secreted. See, children, this is a picture which shows that the pancreas releases two hormones, glucagon and the insulin. Okay, insulin helps to reduce the blood sugar in our body, whereas glucagon helps to increase the blood sugar in our body. तो दोनों ही hormones का होना हमारे लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है. Now, next and very important is the reproductive gland. Now children, up to this, all glands they were common in male as well as in female. But reproductive glands, they are different in case of males and females. Reproductive glands, they are also known as gonads. So in case of male, male gonads are known as testes, The female gonads are known as ovaries. Testes release a hormone which is known as testosterone. This testosterone has got two functions. First is it is responsible for the formation of sperms, and second is it is responsible for development of secondary sexual characters in males. Now, the ovaries, they are responsible for secretion of two hormones known as estrogen and progesterone. Now, these two hormones, they work in, they balance each other, and they help to regulate menstrual cycle in case of females, and they are responsible for the development of secondary sexual characters in females. Now, how can you keep your endocrine system healthy? Okay, so you need to do a lot of physical exercise, eat a good and a nutritious diet, go for a regular medical checkups. Before the problem comes, we should be aware what is happening in our body. And children, do not get carried away by different advertisement that comes on the television. Like in certain channels, they promote the fair color. Somewhere they promote that long and black silky hair. In some, they promote a very good height. So all these, whatever characteristic you have, children, you should be always thankful to God for that, because whatever you have got, it is 99% inherited from your father and your mother. Only 1% is the environmental influence. Okay, so by taking all those supplements of herbal treatment, they may influence you for a smaller time, but it gives a wrong impact on a longer duration. Okay, and your doctor should know everything about your family history. If anyone has got diabetes, or someone has thyroid issues, or someone has blood pressure or heart issues, all these things must be discussed with your family doctor. Okay, only with your family doctor. Okay, not with all. Okay, so children, this is a picture in which I've shown so many stress or so many different uh, things normally a teenager faces. So children, when should you call a doctor? When should you approach a doctor? Okay, when you drink lot of water but still you feel that you are thirsty, that means there is some issue. You have to urinate very often. Okay, that could be something related to your kidney or your adrenal gland. You have frequent stomach ache, you have nausea, or you have some digestive related. Sometimes you have loose motion, sometimes you have constipation, sometimes you feel very tired and very weak. Either you are gaining too much weight or you are losing out too much weight, and you have tremors, मतलब चौंक जाना, डर जाना, or you have you sweat a lot. And children, you all must be comparing each other with your friends regarding your height and weight. So do not compare it all the time, because I told you that everything is inherited from your parents. Okay, but if your height, your weight is something very different from others, then you should meet a doctor. And children, very important is remain happy. Once you are happy, your nervous system is happy, your brain is happy. Once your brain is happy, hypothalamus is happy. Once the hypothalamus is happy, the pituitary gland is also happy, and in this way, all of our glands are happy and they secrete sufficient amount of hormones, and our body works very nicely, and you all will be able to grow in. If you are a girl, then you will grow into a beautiful girl, and if you are a boy, you will grow into tall and a handsome boy. Okay, and intelligent person. Okay, so children, it was all for your today's topic. Thank you. I hope you must have enjoyed the concept, and take care of yourself, children.